Welcome back. This is another walkthrough for Nahamcon 2023. This one's Marmalade 5. This was another challenge in the web category. So I've already spun it up. Pretty much just says, hey, homemade marmalade, whatever. Here's the connection string. So we go ahead and look there. It's just saying choose a name. So I'm going to choose test, as I always do that. And it says, oh, admin can only see the flag. Okay, let's try logging out and see if we can log in with admin. Nope, admin's been disabled. I also tried admin plus. It does let you log in, but it's not stripping off the white space, so we're not able to cheat it there. But if we go ahead and inspect, we can go to our storage, and I have a bunch of extra ones that are not supposed to be there. Let's go ahead and log out. Let's clear out all my cookies, delete all, make it easier to see. All right, so let's do test. All right, so we go ahead and we get our cookie, and so we can go ahead and grab this. It's a JSON web token, so we'll just go over to the good old JWTIO, and we'll paste it in here and see what we have. So it's using MD5 HMAC, and username is test. So one of the things that I would try to do right off the back is try to set it to like algorithm none, see if that would allow us to. But I'm also going to just show you quickly if I was to strip off the verification portion, paste that in and refresh, we're going to get, that was not a great example. There we go. Keep the period on there. You can see that it actually is verifying, hey, MD5 HMAC algorithm is the only one we support. I tried none, didn't work. But it also leaks a secret, which is absolutely terrible. And you'll notice that there's 5 stars, which is where the 5 comes from, the challenge name. So we need to brute force this secret. And it's very nice that we have a majority of it, and we already have an MD5 for it in the valid JSON web token that we already have. So I saw some people were using John. Obviously, the CTF is over at this point, so I saw people are using John. I had just done it with Python, so I'll kind of show what I did. So I have the secret prefix here. I have the unknown number of characters, and then here is the full known token. I forget which. I think this was just user test, whatever. But then I went ahead and I used itertools product to take all the lowercase ASCII. If this didn't work, I would have expanded it and added in lowercase other stuff, but based on what we saw, it looks like it was just lowercase ASCII. And then I'm just repeating it for the unknown number of secrets. So this is going to return a iterator that will allow us to, it will return a tuple of 5 characters. So the first one we would see would look something like A, and A. So we'd get something like that back, which is not what we want. We're going to have to combine that together, but let's go ahead and continue down. Here you can see that this is what the actual secret was. I'm actually not going to brute force it because it takes a couple of minutes, but I'll just go through the code. So this is the actual secret. So basically, we just needed to get those 5 characters right there. Then I went ahead, I just created some helper functions for base64 decodes just so that it is easier to read. But it's really just encoding to turn the whatever it is into bytes. I'm also adding the padding that I need and then also decoding it after so we get our string back. And then here is where we create our verification. So this is where we are passing in our key and our data. So it will create a new HMAC object. So we imported the HMAC library. It's creating new. It's encoding the key, and then it's encoding the data, and then it's using the hashlib MD5. So you could probably use some other JWT libraries, but the problem is MD5 has not been supported for a long time, obviously because it's super insecure. but this is how you can kind of get that verification. And so then what we do is we go ahead and we get the digest, which is going to be that the raw bytes of the HMAC. And then we go ahead and we URL safe base64 encode it, and then we decode it, and then we strip off the padding. So once we have that, we can then attach that to our JWT. And then here I'm just taking my known token. I'm splitting off this stuff. This was just to kind of grab some information. And then here, if I have secret, then I'm passing in the secret. This is where I'm doing the brute force. Here I'm doing for each combo in the combination. So it's returning that, it's that iterator. And then I am doing my attempts. So I'm taking that secret prefix, I'm attaching the joined combination, so that AAAA, it's joining it there, and then I'm passing that into create verification, and there's that possible hash. And so as long as that, well, it's the base 64, but it's that base 64 string equals the existing one that we had up above from our known, then it's going to say, hey, the secret was found. Go ahead and break. Here's out that secret. And then I just updated this script after that was done and put it in here. The next portion is we are going to take our desired payload. So we want our username to be admin. We're going to take our header as it was. We're just going to keep it and say, hey, here's our desired token. So we have our old header, which is the HMAC MD5. We're encoding base 64 for the desired payload, and then we're getting a new verification, passing both that in. So we're passing in the secret and then this desired token, and then we're putting it all together and printing it out. So if we go ahead and do this, we can then get this string. We'll go ahead and just grab, if I remember I'm grabbing it correctly. Let's hope it copied properly. Looks like it did. We'll paste that in, we will refresh, and we get our flag. That's it. I hope that was helpful. Go ahead and like and subscribe if this was helpful. Thanks.